right? You just start hearing me right now, right?
Hi.
Okay. All right. Please introduce yourself to the class. Hello.
Yes, my name is Lina Chaitamatakon. You can call me An. I'm 25 years old. I'm an engineer. I live in family home and my hobby is listening to music.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay. Nice to hear that. Do you like traveling?
I'm not like so much because I like to stay at home with my family. I want to watching television relax at home.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's good. Okay. Thank you so much for the introduction and welcome to the class. Nice to have you here. And okay, let's go to next student. I guess that is your surname also คุณวัฒนชัยค่ะ Good evening ค่ะคุณวัฒนชัย
Good evening.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
my name is Wattanachai Batong.
Okay.
My nickname is Tom. I
Okay.
am I am 33 years old
Mhm.
and I am an engineer.
Okay.
I live in Bangkok and my hobby is playing the guitar.
Okay. So,
Okay.
do you like singing a song also? Do you like
Uh,
playing guitar and do you enjoy singing a song also?
yeah, I like playing guitar.
Okay. All right. How are you today?
I am fine.
Okay, very nice to hear that. And do you enjoy traveling alone?
Uh, uh, yes, I like travel.
Okay, you like traveling. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for the introduction and welcome to the class. Nice to have you here in the class. And next student, I guess that is the last student in the class. คุณนามวงศ์ค่ะ Good evening คุณนามวงศ์
Good evening, teacher. My name is Yuttapum Nambong. My nickname is Yut. I am 57 years old. I retire. I live in Payao. My hobby are taking photos and taking video. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I'm great today.
Okay, very nice to
Thank
hear
you.
that. And do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I do. I love
Okay,
enjoy traveling very much.
okay. Okay, how often do you go traveling?
Uh, every week, teacher.
Every week?
Yeah, every week.
That is very nice. That
Yeah,
is very nice hobby and very good thing to
Be,
hear. You enjoy
because
traveling and you have time to travel every
yeah,
week.
I have much time.
Have a lot of
Have a
time,
lot
right?
of time for for traveling.
Okay. Okay, very nice to hear that. Thank you so much for the introduction and welcome to the class. Nice to have you here. Okay, student, welcome everyone to the class again. Today we will talk about traveling, specific in traveling alone or solo traveling. If we enjoy traveling, someone prefer to traveling alone or someone prefer to traveling in a group, something like that. Okay, let's move to the next slide. And this slide is about class rules. First, you have to use English only, and second, practice speaking on a topic under the guidance of the teacher. Visit me. My name is Yim. I live in Bangkok, and I am 30 years old. And the last one, don't do personal things in class, so you can listen carefully in our conversations. And during the conversation, if you guys have any problem or you have any questions, just let me know in the chat box anytime, okay? Okay, let's move to the next slide. And this slide is about vocabulary game match column A to column B to complete the sentences. Here we have 6 sentences which is incompleted sentences. So we will try to match column A to column B to have a complete sentences. Okay. All right. I would like to invite Kun Pan Pan to help me with the first 2 sentence in the slide. Kun Pan Pan, can you help me with sentence 1 and 2, please?
Number 1. Have you ever traveled alone? And
Okay.
number 2. I travel alone to Europe once.
Okay. Okay. Can you pronounce this word again?
Once.
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 Okay. Once.
Once.
ONCE. CE we
Once.
pronounce like S sound. We bite our teeth and put the air from the inside to outside. Once.
Once.
Okay. So can you pronounce ONE in the chat box? That is one. And ONCE. Once.
Once. Once.
Yes. Once.
Once. Once.
Yes. Not one, but once. And can you pronounce this word? In the chat box. Twice.
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 Yes. Twice mean 2 times. Once mean 1 time. Okay?
Thank you.
So, okay, alright. And okay, that is good. Thank you so much for helping. And next student, I would like to inviteคุณต้อมค่ะ คุณต้อม can you help me match sentence number 3 and number 4, please?
Number 3 number 3 map number 3 map A.
Number 3 matches with A. Can you read the sentence?
Okay. I feel I feel
Myself.
lonely at first,
Mm-hmm.
but I soon met some new friends.
Okay. All right. And number 4, please.
Number 4 met E.
Number 4 matches with E.
Yes.
Can you read the sentence for me?
Why did you travel with your family or your friends?
Okay, good. Okay, can you repeat the sentence after me? Sentence number 3. I felt lonely at first.
I felt lonely at first.
Can you pronounce the word first?
First,
Yes, we have
First.
to keep S sound. When we pronounce S sound, we bite our teeth and put the air from the inside to outside, like this. And first,
first,
and we have
First.
T sound at the end. First,
first,
yes.
first.
Yes, very good. That is correct pronunciation. Okay, I felt lonely at first.
I feel lonely at first,
Yes, but I soon met some new friends.
but I soon met some new friends.
Yes, with S sound at the end. Friends.
Friends,
Yes. Yes, friends.
friends.
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you for helping. And next student, คุณยุทธค่ะ คุณยุทธ please help me with the last 2 sentences here.
Okay. Number 5 is matches with F.
Number 5
I
matches with F.
F.
Okay.
Yes. I think I will try traveling alone this summer.
Okay.
And the
And number
last,
6.
yes,
Yeah.
the last one is match with C. You should if you can.
Okay. You should if you can. Okay. Can you pronounce this word again? I think.
I think.
Okay.
I
Think.
think.
Okay. Very good. I think I will try traveling alone this summer.
I think I will try traveling alone this summer.
Okay. Do you understand any words in the slides? Any vocabulary in the slide? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so probably these sentences are quite easy for students today. Okay, so just move to the next slide. If you guys have any question, put it in the chat box anytime. Okay. Okay, next slide. We will start talking about this topic about traveling. The first question, you guys have to share your opinion with me first. What do you usually buy for your family and friends when you go on a vacation? So, the question is when we have a vacation, what we buy back or what we brought back to our family members and our friends as a souvenirs. Okay, you have to share your idea. For example, if you go to the sea, what would you buy or what should you buy for your family members or for your friends? Okay, and all right, I would like to start by คุณยุทธค่ะ คุณยุทธ can you tell me some ideas about when you go on vacation? What do you buy for your friends and your family members?
I usually buy souvenir teacher.
Okay, what kinds of souvenirs?
Souvenir just as local handicrafts.
Okay,
Yeah,
local handicraft.
local products is handmade from the village. I usually buy back for my friend and my family when I go on a holiday.
Okay,
I usually buy local products, just as local handicrafts, local gifts, small gifts. Mm-hmm.
anything else? How about food? Do you sometimes buy dry food?
Yeah, sometimes I buy dry food, just as dry meat. Yeah, dry meat. And the other about handicrafts is handmade products, handmade.
Okay.
Buy it.
Have you ever been abroad? Have you ever traveled abroad?
Yes, I have. Last year I have been to Hanoi, Vietnam. Yeah. Hanoi.
Last year I went to Vietnam.
I went to Vietnam, Hanoi.
What did you buy for your family members?
I bought coffee from Vietnam, from Hanoi. Coffee from Chamot. I don't know how to say it.
Cookie, you mean cookie, some dessert, right?
Coffee. It made from coffee. Huh? It's
Coffee. Okay.
from ขี้ชะมดอะครับ
Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke coffee.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And did your family like it?
Yes, they like
Okay.
it. Like my
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. Very nice to talk with you, Kun
Yes.
Yut. Thank you so much. All right. And next student, I would like to invite Kun Tom to talk with me and share your ideas about what do you usually buy for your family and your friends to go on a vacations. What do you think, Kun Tom? Do you usually go on vacations?
Okay. I uh, I I I think when I travel, I usually buy uh, famous local product
Local products.
and 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 I usually buy uh, candy or chocolate for your friend.
For my friends or for your friends?
Your family.
For my family. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to say it
yeah.
for my family, not for your
Uh,
family. If you
oh,
say
okay,
for
my
your
family.
family, it
Okay,
means
sorry,
you
sorry.
bought it for me. For my
Yeah,
family.
yeah. Yeah. Uh,
All
and
right. It's
and
okay.
uh, but my family is but 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 he like chocolate.
You mean your brother?
Brother
Like your
like he he
okay.
like he like chocolate.
Okay. He likes eating chocolate. Okay. Very
Yeah.
nice. So you sometimes buy chocolate back for him, right?
Okay.
So you sometimes buy chocolate for your brother.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. That is very nice to hear. You are a good brother. Okay. And when was the last time you went on holidays?
Mm, holiday uh, uh, holiday is uh, the first May uh, Labor Day.
Okay.
I went to Kanchanaburi for me.
Okay. For
Uh,
how many days? Just one day. Only one day you went to Kanchanaburi.
uh, yes, yes. I one day I
Okay.
went
And
to Kanchanaburi.
okay. And what did you buy for your family and your friends?
Uh, I I I not I not buy.
You
I
didn't
not
buy anything. Okay. I
I
didn't
not
buy.
buy anything because I I went Kanchanaburi. I went Kanchanaburi with my family.
Okay, with them. Okay. All right. Okay, very nice. Okay, thank you so much for
Okay.
sharing your experience with me. Thank you so much. And next student, I would like to invite Kun Pan Pan ค่ะ Kun Pan Pan, what do you usually buy for your family and friends when you go on vacation?
Uh, when I have a chance to travel on a vacation, I usually buy some food or some local things that unique in this place
Yes.
because it can make my friend or my family can imagine that place.
Okay. All right. So it should be something special and made in that area that you went to, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. And okay, when was the last time that you went on holiday?
Uh, last year,
Last
last year,
year.
yes, I went to Japan with my friends.
Okay, you went to Japan with your friends. For how many days?
5 days.
Okay, you went to Japan for 5 days. And what did you buy back for your family?
I bought some uh, some t-shirts
Okay,
from Japan or the cosmetics and the
cosmetic.
cosmetics. Yes,
Okay. All right. Who did you buy cosmetic for?
I bought the cosmetics for my mom and my friend that uh
Okay.
yes,
Did
yes,
your mom like your cosmetic?
yes, she like
Okay, very nice.
cosmetics.
Okay, very nice. You are a good daughter. Okay, thank you so much for sharing with me. Very nice talking with you. Thank you so much. And okay, let's move to the next questions. And this question, you guys will have to talk to each other and share your ideas about, discuss with your partner the following question here. What are things that people can learn from traveling alone? So the topic for today is traveling alone or solo traveling when we go on a vacation alone. Okay. What are things that people can learn from traveling alone? You may share your ideas or your opinions. What we can learn from traveling alone or solo traveling. Okay. I would like to start by คุณยุทธ and คุณต้อมค่ะ Please share your idea about these questions.
Okay.
Hello คุณต้อม
Hello, Kunjut.
Please tell me what are things that people learn from traveling alone.
Uh,
Give me your some idea.
Okay, thank you. I think uh, when when travel alone, I I I I feel free time
Mm-hmm.
and I I I don't I don't have to follow
Mm-hmm.
and 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 waste anyone. I
Okay.
I uh, I and I I enjoy with
Mm-hmm.
traveling alone.
Yeah.
That and it is a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
How
Okay.
about you?
I
Traveling
see.
alone.
I see. For me, I think traveling alone is give me about some experience. Yeah, I can I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. Yeah, I have a freedom for
Uh,
thinking and for uh, uh, for telling the place I want to I want to go. I can be independent. It is I think it is the best time for me to traveling uh, alone. I think.
okay.
Yeah, I ask you some question. Have you been traveling alone abroad for you? Have you
uh,
ever been traveling
uh,
alone?
oh.
go abroad?
Oh, I I I I went to Japan.
Japan by your
Last
by yourself,
yes.
right?
Uh,
By
oh
your
no no. I I I went to Japan alone. Yes.
Okay,
Last
wow,
last
very good.
last last, last year when
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, no November last year. No,
Mm-hmm.
on no, in November last year. Yes.
Yeah,
I
very good.
I I I went I work yeah just in November.
Is it the first time you have traveled alone? Is
Oh
that
no no.
first time? Oh,
No, I tell uh I I I travel I travel many country, but
mm-hmm.
I I travel alone Japan one uh, uh first time. I travel alone first time in Japan
Mm-hmm.
in November last year.
I
I
mm, I
I not
think
speaking English.
yeah. I for my opinion, I think it's too difficult for me to travel by myself. I think,
I
especially about traveling. I think for me, I think it's too difficult for me to travel by myself. Mm-hmm.
I I think smartphone important smartphone important very important.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much, Kun Yut and Kun Tom. Kun Tom, can you have one more conversation with Kun Pan Pan, please?
Hello, Kun Pan Pan.
Hello, Kun Tom. How are you?
It's fine. And you?
Great.
Okay. I I ask you uh, what are things that people can learn from traveling alone?
I think uh, that people uh, must plan everything by themselves, and that as the way they can go to the place, the restaurant where like they want to go, or the shopping place. But I think it makes make them grow up because uh, I think the expected events can occur, but sometimes they need to find some solution for this uh, statement, this this situation. Uh, but I think I can make new friends when travel alone because if you have some problem, you can ask the local people to help you. And what
Okay.
about you? No.
Okay. Uh, I I uh, okay. I traveling alone uh, uh, one time uh, one time in last year. Uh, it is a uh, uh, it challenge and I I have experience with and traveling alone. This one.
You feel lonely when you are traveling alone?
Again, please.
You feel lonely when you travel alone?
Again.
You feel lonely when you travel alone?
Oh, okay. I I feel I feel enjoy and I happy. One
Oh,
it's an adventure alone. I I traveling alone first time.
I should be try one. Thanks for
Okay.
your sharing.
Okay.
Thank you คุณปันปัน
Thank you so much. Very nice to hear you guys have a conversation. Okay. Okay, let's look at the collections in the chat box for a minute before we move to the next slide. I should try sometimes. You can say I should try, should be tries, but you can say I should try sometimes. Yes. Yes, you can practice speak as much as you can, so you can get used to it and you can think about the vocabulary quickly and easier when you practice more and more. Okay. Okay. Let's see. In the first, I would like to remind about how to use to and for. I heard someone says to traveling, but if you use to in the sentence, you have to use with verb one. So you can say to traveling. You can say I would like to buy. You cannot say I would like to buying. So after to, you have to use with verb one. For example, I want to buy something. After to with verb one. But if you would like to use noun form or verb ing, you have to change form to use for. I'm going to buy a gift for my friends. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for helping. So you can use for and helping, not for and verb one. For and ing form. For helping, for talking with me, for speaking, for being here, something like that. Okay, that is important when we use in the sentence how to use the words after to and after for. And okay, when we use preposition, when we talk about years and months, for example, in November, we use the preposition in 2010, in January, in February. But if you talk about the date or day, we use on Monday, on Tuesday, on February 12th, if we have the number of the day. So if we mix the month and the day, so that will be the date. We will use the preposition on February 12th, but in February, on January 15th, but in January. That is the difference how to use preposition in and on. Okay. And okay, only one time we use once. This is normal when we speak English. Native speaker rarely to hear them speak one time. They will say once. I went to the beach once last year. I went to the mountain twice last year. something like that. They if one and two times, they will say once and twice. Rarely to hear native speakers say two times and one times, but they will change to use once and twice. But if it's more than two, they will say three times, four times, five times. That is fine for them. Okay, just get used to how to use like a native speaker for these two words. Okay, let's go to the next slide. And this slide is also the conversations that is about a role play. A student A talk about your solo travel experiences with your friends. So you have to imagine that you had the experience of traveling alone or solo travel, and you have to share the experiences that you went on a holiday with your friends. And student B, you are student A's friend, talk with him and her. But I have some conversations, I have some dialogue here. I will copy and paste it in the slide. You can use it, or you can create your own conversation. That is fine also. And okay, student A, the dialogue will be in the slide. Yes, for sentences. And a student B. A student B is a person who will start the sentence at the conversations, because you will ask about a student A's experiences about traveling alone. Okay. Okay, you can use this dialogue, or you can think about your own questions to ask about the experience of a student A. And I would like to start by Kun Yut and Kun Pan Pan. Kun Yut, would you like to be a student A who share the experiences, or would you like to be a student B who asks the questions?
I I want to be student.
B.
Yeah, B.
Okay, so you will ask the questions and ask about experience
Uh-huh.
of traveling alone. And Kun Pan Pan, can you be a student A? You just had the solo travel, and you will share your experiences about that trip. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Let's
Uh-huh.
start.
Hi คุณอันออปันปันเนี่ย ปัน
อันค่ะ
อัน
Hello คุณ
Hi
ยุทธ
คุณอัน how are you
I'm fine. Nice to see you again.
Yeah nice to see you and have you ever traveled alone ปัน
I used to go to the concert alone because I couldn't find some friend or someone to go with me. We have different interests.
Wow really how do you feel how did you feel
Uh, at the first time I felt lonely,
mm-hmm.
but I make some new friends
Uh-huh.
next to me. I talk with her, but she came with her her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you travel with your family or your friend why
Because we the time not match.
mm-hmm.
But I want to go to this place.
Oh,
So
mm-hmm.
so I want I go travel alone.
Okay, I see. I think I will try traveling alone this summer too.
Oh,
Thank you for your experience.
thank you.
Okay, very nice. Thank you so much, Kun Yut, for these conversations. And Kun Pan, can you be a student B? And I would like to invite Kun Tam to be a student A for you.
Hello, Kun Tom.
Hello คุณปันปัน
How are you?
I'm fine.
And have you ever traveled alone?
Uh, yes, yes, I travel alone in Japan
Wow.
in November last year.
What
Uh,
did you feel when you travel alone? How did you feel?
I travel and uh, 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 I feel challenge and adventure. Uh, and I uh, I I feel enjoy with travel alone because I travel alone first time in Japan.
And how and you and how long you travel? How long did you travel
Uh,
to Japan?
I uh, 5 days. 5 days. Yeah. I I I I I went to Yamagata in Japan. Yamagata, north 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 of Japan. I went in November. Weather is very very cold. Uh, uh, 5 to 10 degree Celsius.
Ah, and do you have some plan to travel alone?
Again,
Do you have some plan to travel alone next time?
we have again.
Do you have
Any
a
plan?
plan to travel alone in the next time?
Oh, next time I I plan next year will I will study in Japan. The much uh, uh, maturity of engineer.
Wow.
I yes, I plan study in Japan, but now I not good English. I
But you,
I not I not communicate for people.
thanks for
Uh,
your
it,
sharing.
it's a it's uh, a communicate. It's from time for me.
I think you will get better in English soon.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for the conversations. Thank you, guys. Okay, thank you. And okay, we run out of time here. And I would like to fix some common mistake here in the test box. Only a little bit that I heard, and I think it should be fixed. Our times didn't match. I'm not sure which sentence Kun An said about that, but it should be our time didn't match because we talk about past tense, so just use didn't match. Probably you said isn't met or something like that. Okay, and when we talk about parts of the country, we can use both way. In the north of Japan, or you can say in the north of Thailand. For example, Chiang Mai is in the north of Thailand, or Chiang Mai is in northern Thailand. You can use northern as an adjective, and then you put the country after the adjective in northern Japan or in the north of Japan. The north is the noun form, so you can use either in the north of Japan or in northern Japan. Okay, and do you have any new plans for traveling alone? I think that this sentence just make it clearer to ask the question directly. Do you have any new plan for the future for traveling alone? Something like that. And I heard that I not good or something I not good in English, but you should say I am not good or I'm not good in English or I'm not good enough for communication, something like that. Okay, that will be enough for this class. Let's move to the next slide. And this slide is about wrap up. Today we learned the context about traveling alone and the pronunciation. We didn't have time to practice about that, but I believe that you practice with native speaker classes and finish your homework. Here you can go by this link to have your homework and finish it. And okay, please don't forget to rate our lesson today, and I will unmute your mic, and if you have any questions, please ask me here. Kun An, do you have any questions for this class?
No.
Okay, you speak quite good English, but keep practicing so you can speak like fluent, close to native speaker. Thank you so much for joining today this class. And Kun Tam, do you have any questions for this class?
No, no question.
Okay, can you pronounce the word problems again, please?
Again?
Problems.
Problem.
Yeah. Don't speak it. Problem. Yes.
Sorry.
You can use it Thai accents, but it's problems. Okay.
Problem.
I hope you get better in English soon. And Kunyut, do you have any questions for this class?
No, I don't. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you are welcome. And can you pronounce the word abroad again, please?
Abroad.
Can you keep a sound? B-R-A-O-D. Abroad.
Abroad.
Yes, abroad.
Yeah. Thank you,
You have to
teacher.
keep a sound in between also.
Abroad.
Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for joining today this class, and I hope to see you guys again later, and have a nice evening. Bye bye,ค่ะ.
Bye. Thank
Thank you,
you.
teacher.
Bye bye,ค่ะ. You're welcome.
Hello students, my name is Durian. I'll tell you a secret. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm about to go travelling all by myself for the first time. Have you travelled alone before? In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to talk about traveling all alone. Right, let's get started.
Do you have any plans for the summer vacation?
Yes, I do. I'm going to travel to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand this July by myself.
Really? Is it the first time you have traveled alone?
No, I've traveled alone in Europe before.
Wow, I'm impressed. How was your trip?
Well, at first I was a little bit lonely, but after that, I made some new friends on the way. I still keep in touch with them.
Wow, why did you want to travel alone?
Well, I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. It's such a freedom you can't have when traveling with family or friends.
I see.
Also, after a trip like that, I feel like I gain more experience and broaden my knowledge. I feel much more confident about myself.
That's great, but it's too difficult for me to travel by myself. I hate being lonely.
Maybe it'll be less dangerous if you have a travel companion.
Yeah.
Hello students, my name is Durian. I'll tell you a secret. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm about to go traveling all by myself for the first time. Have you traveled alone before? In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to talk about traveling all alone. Right, let's get started.
Do you have any plans for the summer vacation?
Yes, I do. I'm going to travel to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand this July by myself.
Really? Is it the first time you have traveled alone?
No, I've traveled alone in Europe before.
Wow, I'm impressed. How was your trip?
Well, at first I was a little bit lonely, but after that, I made some new friends on the way. I still keep in touch with them.
Wow, why did you want to travel alone?
Well, I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. It's such a freedom you can't have when traveling with family or friends.
I see.
Also, after a trip like that, I feel like I gain more experience and broaden my knowledge. I feel much more confident about myself.
That's great, but it's too difficult for me to travel by myself. I hate being lonely.
Maybe it'll be less dangerous if you have a travel companion.
Yeah. Now, in this part, we will learn some common words that are often used when talking about traveling alone. Lonely. Lonely. Unhappy because you have no friends or people to talk to. For example, she lives alone and often feels lonely. Independent. Independent. Confident and free to do things without needing help from other people. For example, going away to college has made me much more independent. Freedom. Freedom. The state of being able to do what you want without anything stopping you. For example, people coming to America are seeking freedom. Gain. Gain. To gradually get more of something. For example, I've gained weight recently. Broaden. Broaden. to increase your experience, knowledge, etc. For example, I agree that travel broadens the mind. Knowledge. Knowledge. The information, understanding, and skills that you gain through education or experience. For example, he has a wide knowledge of painting and music. Companion. Companion. A person or an animal that travels with you or spends a lot of time with you. For example, Peter was my companion on the journey. Okay, class, in this part we will learn some common sentences that are often used when talking about traveling alone. Questions that you can use are: is it the first time you have traveled alone? Is it the first time you have traveled alone? Why did you want to travel alone? Why did you want to travel alone? Statements that you can use are: I'm going to travel to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand this July by myself. I'm going to travel to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand this July by myself. I have traveled alone in Europe before. I have traveled alone in Europe before. At first, I was a little bit lonely, but after that, I made some new friends on the way. At first, I was a little bit lonely, but after that, I made some new friends on the way. I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. It's too difficult for me to travel by myself. It's too difficult for me to travel by myself. Do you have any plans for the summer vacation?
Yes, I do. I'm going to travel to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand this July by myself.
Really? Is it the first time you have traveled alone?
No, I've traveled alone in Europe before. Now, let me ask you some questions. Is the man traveling with someone this July? No, he isn't. He is traveling by himself. And has he traveled alone before? Yes, he has.
Wow, I'm impressed. How was your trip?
Well, at first I was a little bit lonely, but after that, I made some new friends on the way. I still keep in touch with them.
Wow, why did you want to travel alone?
Well, I can be independent and go anywhere at any time I want to. It's such a freedom you can't have when traveling with family or friends.
I see.
So, did the man make new friends during his trip? Yes, he did. And is he still keeping in touch with them? Yes, he is. And the next question, does the man think he can have freedom when traveling with family or friends? No, he doesn't. Also, after a trip like that, I feel like I gain more experience and broaden my knowledge. I feel much more confident about myself.
That's great, but it's too difficult for me to travel by myself. I hate being lonely.
Maybe it'll be less dangerous if you have a travel companion.
Yeah.
So, what did the man gain after his trip? He gained more experience. And does he feel more confident in himself? Yes, he does. And the final question, does the woman want to travel alone? No, she doesn't. Okay, students, that's the end of the lesson. I hope you've had a wonderful time learning with us. See ya!
This is a short vowel sound. It's pronounced ah. Now you try. Listen and repeat after me. Ah. Ah. Now here are some words which have this sound. Trap, stamp, back, lap. Now you try. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Trap, stamp, back, lap. Good. This is a short vowel sound. It's pronounced ah. Now you try. Repeat after me. Ah. Ah. Now here are some words which have this sound. Strut, mud, love, blood. Now you try. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Strut, mud, love, blood. Good. For speakers of some languages, it may be difficult to tell the difference between this sound, the short vowel ah, and another sound, the short vowel ah. Listen carefully to hear the difference. For each example, I'll say the word with the vowel ah first. Uncle, ankle, bunk, bank, butt, bat, cup, cap, swum, swam. Now you try. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Uncle, ankle, bunk, bank, butt, bat, cup, cap, swum, swam. Good.
Ankle, back, Bunk. Crash.
Rush. Mad. Rung.
Hey, have you ever traveled alone?
Yes. Last year I visited France alone.
Wow, how was the trip?
At first I felt quite lonely, but after that I made some new friends and had a fantastic experience there.
Hey, have you ever traveled alone?
Yes. Last year I visited France alone.
Wow, how was the trip?
At first I felt quite lonely, but after that I made some new friends and had a fantastic experience there.
Travel with your friends or family?
When I travelled alone, I could plan my trip more easily. I also had more personal space for myself, you know.
But in some cases, it can be dangerous to travel alone.
I know. That's why I'm always cautious every time I go out.
Gotten into trouble while traveling alone?
One time my wallet was stolen, but luckily there was only some change in it.
I think you learned something from that, right?
Yeah, not putting all your money in one place will help you avoid losing it.